Okay. All right. So sitting here today with junior Dylan Barth from Louisville, Kentucky. How are you doing, Dylan?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fine. Doing fine. I guess you just concluded school last week. Is that right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. So and got the summer to look forward to here. Um, Dylan, you've got a great little story. You want to tell it a little bit to us about how you got so competent with juggling with a soccer ball, a tennis ball, a marble. Tell us your story a little bit.
Yeah, so when I was younger, when I was a club player, I think I was about 13, 12, 13 years old. We were in a tournament and it was a round robin tournament. And all we had to do to win for the last game is win or tie. And the game was tied and I wasn't playing that well. And I ended up missing a shot that I should have made and it would have won the game for us. And even though we ended up tying and winning the tournament, I was very upset and frustrated with myself for my performance that day. So I went to my coach at the time and I told him, I was like, I want to get better as a player. I want to develop as much as I can. What should I do? And he told me about the great Pele, who juggled a grapefruit when he didn't have a soccer ball.
Yeah.
And he suggested that I start juggling a tennis ball and see what I can do with it. So I went home that day after playing 4 games that weekend, and I got my tennis ball and I juggled for about 3 hours straight, nonstop. And the most consecutive juggles I got was 20 that day.
Okay.
And then so I continued juggling every day the tennis ball for a couple hours. And by the next week, I could get 50 to 60 as my high. And then I kept going, and about a week after that, I could get 100 juggles.
Huh. And so you just kept working on it.
Yeah, I kept working on it until every time I juggled a tennis ball, I could get 100 juggles pretty easily.
And so then I guess at some point here, the tennis ball got too easy and you had to go down lower. Is that right?
Yeah, I ended up trying to challenge myself because it was getting a little bit boring. So I want to try something smaller. So I ended up trying to juggle a marble, and the marble was very difficult at first.
Yeah.
I could only get
Well,
four or
but
five.
wasn't the tennis ball very difficult at first too?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I would say probably the size 5 ball at one point was very difficult as well, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah.
always difficult the first time you try it,
Yeah.
but the key is just to keep persisting and keep working, and you'll definitely see progress.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you want to show us?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's see it. So we're going to have a tennis ball first.
Do you want a soccer ball or a tennis ball first?
Start with a soccer ball.
Okay. I got a regular size 5 soccer ball,
Yeah.
and just it's pretty
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
basic juggles. And we got our tennis ball.
Uh-huh.
So here we go with this. It's a little bit harder.
Wow. Wow. And you make it look so easy, Dylan. Okay, so now you have
Yeah.
a marble?
Yeah, this one's harder, but
Uh-huh.
I got my backup marble just in case. All right, here we go.
It's impressive. That's good, Dylan. It's really good. Yeah. In the early were you doing it every day? How was it early on for you?
Early on, I was definitely doing it every day.
Yeah. 10
It was just
minutes?
something
Just something to do.
early on. It was I was very determined, very focused, and I was doing it a couple hours a day. But after that, I had other things to do as well. But I was doing it for 20, 30 minutes a day. I was
Yeah.
doing it like right before I warmed up before practice, and maybe a little bit after,
Hmm.
just a little bit of extra work to put on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I noticed quickly that I developed the best technical ability on my team, and I attribute that to the tennis ball and the marble.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when you go from one of those two to juggling a size 5 soccer ball, it feels like you're juggling a balloon.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet it does. I bet it does. Huh. Well, and obviously you had your moment with us in the Elite Eight this year, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. You want to tell a little bit about that story?
Yeah, so we're Center College is in the Elite Eight. Um, we're playing Montclair State, and early on in the game, I get taken out
A
from
bad
one of the
foul.
center backs.
Yeah.
I get knocked pretty hard and think that I might have a concussion, so I can't play for the rest of the first half. And then I didn't come in. I finally got cleared to play towards the end of the second half. I didn't come in until about 10, 15 minutes into the second half, at which point we're up 1-0. And I come in and we end up conceding twice very quickly, and it's 2-1. And we're just doing everything that we can to try to score.
Yeah.
And time's winding down, less than a minute to go.
Yeah.
We're throwing everything we have into the box, and a couple shots happen, deflections. Goalie makes a save. Ball comes right to me in perfect spot. I slot it into the corner
Yes, you
to
did.
tie it up.
It was their left foot too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. 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 What a historical moment, Dylan.
Yes, it was.
It all came full circle for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I was glad to be riding your coattails through all of that.
Yeah, it was a great moment.
It really was. It really was.